Well, howdy. I'm here to teach you how to use our light board for theater, which is an ETC element board. So, let's get started. So first off, open the top right hand corner. There's just a little power button. So we're going to press that bad boy real quick and everything starts up. When you power it on, over here in the right monitor, there's a little box. You just want to hit OK real fast and it launches. When it launches over here on the right monitor, the screen pops up. Let me zoom in where we want to go real fast. You want to go to File, Open, Show File Archive, and we have a list of shows. Usually, if you're not already open to the show, you want to come find the show that we're on right now. We're going to open up an old show, say Yar. Over here on the left side of the board we have some sliders. As you can see, each one of them has a little button below them, and some of them are lit up. The ones that are lit up just means this one does something. So if we check out this top one in the top left, slide that all the way up, house lights come on. Really simple. Slide that back down. These down here are labeled. We have stage left, so that will just light up stage left. Center stage lights up center. Stage right, which lights up the right side of stage. Let's move our way up to this little knob up here. It's currently set to Submasters, which we always leave it at, but it can also take you to channels 1 through 40, 41 through 80, 81 through 120, and just Submasters. Then we come over here to the right side of the board. There's this slide over here labeled GM the Grandmaster. That just controls all the lights on the stage. All the way up, obviously, is all the way full. All the way down is completely black. Right above that, there's this little button here labeled blackout. Pretty self-explanatory. You hit it, lights go out instantly. Hit it again, lights come back on. Over here is where pretty much everything happens. It's got all the buttons, it's got this little slider thing. I'll show you what that does in a minute. You got a stop and go button. So let's get right into it. Now we'll cover how to choose a light. So to start off, you can just type in the number on the keyboard. So if you look up here on the screen, you can see light numbers. We have 1 through a lot. We only go up to 324. So 301 all the way to 324 controls the lights that are directed at stage from our catwalk. Lights 201 through 230 are the lights that are above stage going directly down. Then lights 87 through 96 control the house lights. So when choosing a light, you can come down here and you can type in your light numbers, say 325, right? And then you can use this to bring that up or down. Or if you want it full, you can hit full, enter. If you want it out, you can hit out, enter. Or you can hit at, whatever you want, like 50 if you want it at half, enter. To select multiple, you can hit the light number you want, like 324 plus 325 plus maybe 327, enter, and it'll control all three of those at once. If you want to select a group of them, say 302 through 330, you can click through 330, enter, and then control all of those. You can also click on set lights that you would like. So if you want 302 and 305, you can click them. If you want multiple, you can click all the way through, or you can just hit the through button and boom. So when you record a cue, number one, always make sure for Q1 the house lights are at full. Record Q1, enter. So Q2 will be at half. Record Q2. Q3 then will be the house lights completely out. Record Q3. And then Q4 is when you can start on the stage. Record Q4, enter. It is important to save a cue because that will allow you to go through your lights, how you set them up in the order that you set them up, or however you need, so that when you are ready for a show, you would just hit go and it takes you to the next one. If you wish to save as a Submaster, which you only do when you have lights that will repeat throughout your show, you would hit record, sub, and then come over to the Submasters, click said button, which I'm not going to, and it will do so. Once you have all the lights set up how you need, or if you need to leave, make sure you save. So to do so, we're going to come over here to File, Save, just click Save, and that's it. So when going through cues, there's this little section right here with stop and go. First off, you would want to go to this button over here that reads Go to Cue. Enter 1, enter, it'll take you to Q1. And then we'll come back over here to these two buttons. To go on to Q2, you'd want to hit go. It'll take you to Q2. Go on, takes you to Q3. To go back to Q2, you can hit the back button, and it'll take you back to Q2. In the middle of the cue happening, so I hit just go and then I want to stop, I can do so, and it stops the cue right when you hit stop. So once you're done, it is very important to make sure all the lights go out. So once you're done, make sure all the lights are out. Then you can come over here to File, Exit, OK, Shut Down, Yes. This should go away, and boom, it's off. It does take a moment to power off, so make sure you wait for that. Once the screens go black, you can leave. If there are still people in this house, there's this box over here right next to the light board. You want to just hit House Full, and it turns all the house lights on. Once you have everything finished up here, you're allowed to skedack your way out. Once you've got everything turned off, and you're the last one up here, make sure to either hit this light switch at the top of the stairs, or the light switch way down there at the bottom of the stairs.